hello, and whatever. I'm not in the mood for that type of an introduction today. I'm kind of heated because I got my first copyright strike.
Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real. Come on and do some videos.
Keeping it real.
That's the first thing that popped up before I could even do anything. Is that your content has been copyright strike, and now you have one strike, and now you have to go to copyright school, and now you're on probation for 90 days, and all this information. And I'm thinking to myself, what video did this? And it's for my BVSMP video, I Need You, which is a song that's almost 25 years old. And when I looked at it, it barely had, it definitely didn't have 1 million views. It had, maybe 200 and something thousand views. And I'm like, why come after little old me? So I did what they said. They only when you get a copyright strike can you contact the company for which the music belongs to. They never give you that up front. That sounds like too much sense. They never give you that up front, so you can contact these people beforehand and say, hey, I'd like to do this with your song or with your video. No, only afterwards, when you're threatened with 3 strikes and you're banned for life, or you could be sued or anything like that, only then do they give you that information. Previously, I'm almost thinking I thought it was this video or something else. I think it was this video, and they finally came back where I sent something off to the record company through their Facebook page, never received a response from them at all. So I'm thinking I'm free in the clear. A month goes by, and here we are. And I'm kind of heated. And then I realized, YouTube has a lot of safeguards in place. And when you try to upload a video, it'll tell you have a partial copyright strike on this. It's not going to be like a copyright strike per se. You're just not going to make any money off of it. And any advertising money that is made off of this video is going to go straight to the company. And I accept that. I wholeheartedly accept that, because I know right now I don't have enough subscribers for me to be on anybody's radar. And that's the point. I can see other reviewers or reactors doing certain songs that are clearly, especially with Vivo, that are clearly Vivo videos, but they're not getting taken down, or they're not disabled from uploading those videos. I try to do a Vivo video, and it doesn't make it past the YouTube algorithm for me to post it. So there's got to be something there, and I think it's once you hit 1,000 subscribers, that's when you can join the YouTube partner program to be able to share in the ad revenue. But I knew I wasn't going to share in the ad revenue because it wasn't my music. My intent was to bring it to another generation, to show them that, everything 80s wasn't Cyndi Lauper, Michael Jackson, Prince, Bruce Springsteen, Motley Crue, Metallica. It wasn't all bad. There were other people. They just weren't hailed as much as those superstars. But in our hearts at the time, we were really feeling it. And so with me, I have a large knowledge of 80s music, and especially 80s R&B and pop and things like that. Those were the places that I wanted to showcase. And if you haven't noticed, I will play songs out of my selection. My songs aren't the biggest hits. They might be a song by the artist, but it's not going to be their biggest hit, or even maybe their second biggest hit. It's going to be like the third or fourth, something that either barely broke the Hot 100, but never higher than like maybe number 50 on the Hot 100. because, you know, those songs were a milestone for that group at that time. They're like, hey, you know what? They're playing us on the radio. We're number 50, man, or we're number 98. We made it, man. We're in the top 100. That's that's what I feel when I'm introducing them. Now, I know a lot of you only come to see my BTS videos, and if you're looking at this video, you definitely didn't come to see BTS, because I'm not doing a BTS video. I wanted to do something that was reflecting my feelings right now, and I was in a Public Enemy mood and not an NWA mood. And if you understand that, great for you. If you don't, I'll explain it. I wasn't in the mood to where I was like, you know what, F them, you know, like their song F the Police. I wasn't in the mood to do that, because of course I've got to have a partnership with these people in order to make my channel better and to increase my content to you guys. So I was more in a militant type of way, where I was like, you know, in a Public Enemy type of way, where it's like, we're going to fight the system, we're going to do this. But in this case, I can't fight the system. All I got is a camera and a computer, and this isn't a crusade. I'm not into a crusade. There's got to be a way to do this. I've just got to figure it out. I'm very new to this, and everything was smooth sailing until today. And then I hit an iceberg, and it's like, man. So I was going to do another video, but I'm only going to do this one video today that I did find. A lot of these artists are using Vevo, and I think they use Vevo is because if you're not doing videos anymore, or you're not out in the mainstream as far as listens like on a streaming service or on YouTube, then let Vevo take care of you. We'll make sure that if anybody tries to use your music in any other way that might, you know, might help you, or copyright issues, we'll take care of it, and we'll make sure you get your money. Because I know a lot of these hip hop people, they got robbed, you know, with their contracts and things like that. Sometimes it is the actual artist, but I would say mostly it's the record company still trying to make money off of that. And so they just go, Vevo just goes in and they will offer people like, hey, we'll monitor your video. Lil Nas X, I wanted to do Lil Nas X Industry Baby, but all of Lil Nas X's videos are Vevo. I wanted to do the Justin Bieber, and I can't remember the guy's name, but it's got like an OI at the end of it. It's a newer song of his, and that was Vevo. I can't get around it, and I think once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to let them see that I have potential, and you know, to take a chance on me. But not until then. I don't know when you get your plaque. I know I'm nowhere close to getting a plaque, but when I see people doing it, I think, is it 100,000 subscribers? Is it 200,000 subscribers? I don't know. I just saw No Life Shaq. He unloaded his. He's got 3.2 million subscribers, and his was gold. So I don't know. I know I'm a long way from it, and with you guys' help, I'm going to get there. So the song that I did choose was Bout to Bubble by N9ne, because that's what I feel like right now, that I'm about to bubble. So without any further ado, here is N9ne and Bout to Bubble.
And here we go.
Dedicated to all the DJs all over the world, man.
One for the treble, two for the bass. Come on, N9ne, let's rock this place.
Hex in the place, everybody get manny. Punks better come your lady, can't nobody tame me. Blame me for keeping a runny yacht raining. Ladies used to hate me, now they coming out they panties. Girls on the job shack, pocket full of sock shack. Got a fat notch, something don't squat. Yeah. Down for the block. Yeah. Try to be hot, but you flop. Wanna be shot through the top, but you not. I ain't never seen so much green than when I seen when my team hit the scene. It must be a dream. Hit the stage, everybody holler. Getting thrown, ripping shows for a bigger dollar. Father, I don't wanna leave nobody toothless. Cause they greedy in the middle of what I do best. You finna see me in the TV with a few guests. We bout to bubble, baby, get your waterproof vest.
Bout to bubble, bout to bubble, 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 bubble,
bubble. Bout to bubble, baby. Bout to bubble, baby. Bout to bubble, baby. We got you, lady.
And drinking, and smoking, and humping, and liking it. And drinking, and smoking, and humping, and liking it.
Yo, get your ID, passport, state skipping. All around the world, busy with the bass hitting. We ain't come for busting heads, yo, we hate tripping. When we through rocking the shows, man, we chase kittens. J's on my feet, car full of beach, trunk full of heat, caribou in the seat. Frown, you can make us all clown in the street. Giving a beat, you leaking no mercy for the haters, they read on to the next. Minnesota to the Netherlands, veterans, caravan, getting cheddar, man. Round the world in the day, off in LA, Oklahoma, Dallas, Kansas City to the Bay. Everybody hypey, the South really like me. Ill Bill got it where the East Coast invites me. Sets in the air when the mood really strikes me. Ain't we about to bubble so embedded in your psyche.
Bout to bubble, bout to bubble, 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 bubble,
bubble. Bout to bubble, baby. Bout to bubble, baby. Bout to bubble, baby. We got you, lady.
And drinking, and smoking, and humping, and liking it. And drinking, and smoking, and humping, and liking it.
Hey, B-boys, hit the flow with it. Off in Jamaica, let me see your heel toe with it. Clown and crump with it. A-town stump with it. At the set, juggalettes make they double D's jump to this house on the hill. Hella tip drill. Paul Wall said he do me up a red grill. Bust a bus, salute at the 5-6 field. 40 water, he showed me a lot in this business for real storming. In Salt Lake City, performing for Mormons. Out of their garments before the morning, I'm charming. Leaving them torn, mess with the boys to get the horns. Nina gets with a beauty that's disarming. Misery's behind me, labels trying to sign me. Ain't too many who don't know just who the N9ne be. If she looking for something with a future so shiny, Kansas City, Missouri is where she gon' find me.
Bout to bubble, bout to bubble, 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 bubble,
bubble. Bout to bubble, baby. Bout to bubble, baby. Bout to bubble, baby. We got you, lady.
And drinking, and smoking, and humping, and liking it. And drinking, and smoking, and humping, and liking it. Bout to bubble, bout to bubble, 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 and drinking, and smoking, and humping, and liking it.
Alright, so that was N9ne with Bout to Bubble. One thing you might have noticed on the song is that I recently did a review for Art of Noise's beatbox, and that is what N9ne has sampled throughout the whole beat is Art of Noise's beatbox, which makes it even more of something that I like. Because I do like N9ne. I like N9ne a lot. As far as maybe the next generation of rappers, he would probably be on my favorite. There's really not anybody. I barely know any Kendrick Lamar, and but there is a song called "Fragile" by Kendrick Lamar and N9ne that I absolutely adore, and I only saw it because on So You Think World of Dance, I think it was, Fiction, the dancer, was dancing to Fragile, and as soon as I heard it, I pulled out my SoundHound and like, what the heck is this? Who is this? And I found it, and you know, it'll be on any playlist. It's something that you can bump in your car. It's something you can bump when you're not feeling good. It's something that shows you you know, all of those things. But I didn't do that song. I did Bout to Bubble, and for a different reason. But I did want to remind people that the sample of the beat does come from somewhere else. So that's about it. I'm sorry about the rant, and I will post in there if you don't want to hear my rant to fast forward to you know, minute 10 on the video, shortly before minute 10 on the video, like 9 minutes and 55 seconds, somewhere around there is when I stop my rant and just go ahead and play this video. So please continue to like, subscribe, share, comment, and peace.